The last box told me to open another one, so since I've already spent my entire life listening to boxes, why not? So we got a select hobby box here, 2019. 3 memorabilia or autograph cards per box. Again, you buy hobby boxes for the parallels. They have the zebras, the numbered ones, autographs, memorabilia. It's not a lot of cards, which I like, but you're looking for the high-end stuff in these. This box is, I think, $5.25 on the internet, so it's not cheap. And you could hit something real big. You got the base cards, the concourse ones, premium level, and courtside. So a lot of different versions in here. They're nice-looking cards, but first problem is they are packed in there like they fell down the steps. Great. Okay, well, I'm sure that's pretty common. I don't know why they can't just put them in the box like every other box that they have, but what are you going to do? So anyway, 5 cards per pack, 12 packs per box. And again, we're looking for Zion, we're looking for Ja, we're looking for the big hitters. But with these, they got rookie patch autos, which are nice cards and definitely something that, you know, if you get someone decent, it's pretty pricey card in a low number. But I got to pay attention with these because, again, there's a lot of different colors and variations and things. It should be pretty easy, but could miss something with the concourse and the courtside and the different versions of all these. So first pack. Again, I like to snip it like that so I could open it carefully. And we have a Isaiah Roby, UConn rookie. That's just a regular concourse card. De'Aaron Fox. So here we go. First card of interest. So that's what is that? A tie-dye Jimmy Butler. And that's a premium level prism. Not numbered, though. And Wendell Carter. And then a Darius Baisley, another rookie for the Thunder. So that tie-dye or tricolor, that one was a tie-dye, but they're colorful. They're nice-looking. Some of the different colors are numbered. And what you need to pay attention for is the outside, if it has that zebra print. So that's mixed into some of the tie-dye cards. Probably pass that over if you're not paying attention. But pack number 2, so far nothing huge, but only 1 pack in. So we got R.J. Barrett, my boy's a Knick fan. Don't sleep on him, folks. He will be a very, very good NBA player. Damian Lillard. Okay, Brandon Clark. So that's, again, we saw Brandon Clark in the Donruss, but that's a tie-dye. Again, prism. Beautiful card. With the courtside there, and DeAndre Hunter, then Admiral Schofield. So again, Hunter with the rookie, Barrett, a lot of rookies in there, except for Lillard, everyone's a rookie, but this is a nice looking card. Got the marble back. I mean, that card's it's not a very expensive card, but it's a very nice looking card, probably $25 card. So again, when you're talking about a $500 box, a $25 card's not going to get you excited, but it is something that you don't want to throw in the garbage. But if I get nothing in here, I might flip this table over so everything could end up in the garbage, but let's try not to do that. So again, my little trick with the chopstick there, take it, make some separation. Slide it in, pull it out. I'm sure some of you have done that before. Maybe some of you haven't. Who knows? But there you go. So second here with the Butler. And then I like Barrett personally, so I'm going to clean him up here and throw him in a penny sleeve. But Barrett, again, his shot's a little funky. He comes from a basketball life. His dad played. His uncle is Steve Nash. He's Canadian. Kid's 19. Don't sleep on NBA players in their rookie year. We're too impatient nowadays. Look at any star player, look at his first 1, 2, 3 seasons, and you'll be shocked. And then compare them to guys you're saying who suck now, because they're rookies and they're only averaging 14 points, and your mind will change. I could promise you that. So, pack number 3. Let's see what we got. Speaking of a guy, years 1, 2, and 3 weren't great, Kawhi Leonard. Now he's one of the best players in the NBA. Good example. Nick Claxton, I mentioned him in the last video, I think. Oh, here we go. I hit. What is this? We have a blank. That's a 1 of 1 blank card right there, folks. No, just kidding. Julius Randle. That's a silver prism. Got the courtside on that. Again, Julius Randle puts up a lot of numbers, but sucks. So who cares? Luka Doncic, nice card, and that's what is that? The premium one. So, just the base on Luka, unfortunately. Probably a $2 card, $5 maybe. But the Julius Randle was the silver prism that we hear of in all the other sets that we're looking for, but not of Julius Randle. So, let's get some rookies rolling. Kyle Lowry. Joel Embiid. There's something. Okay. All right, so it's a hit. It's a die cut. It's Russell Westbrook. It's purple. So I think that's at a 99. Let's check. Yep, 99. So 89 out of 99. That's a die cut. Those cards are coveted. Russell Westbrook's version of it's probably $10, $15 on a good day. I'll put it in here just in case. And that's one of the signatures of Select is these die cuts and all the different parallels of them. So if that was LeBron James, I mean, you're talking a pretty expensive card, and that's what you're looking for. But Russell Westbrook's a weird player. He's put up some historic stats with the triple doubles and leading horrible teams to the playoffs but never winning, and then kind of being on good teams and not winning. And he just has a weird career. But for his talent, you'd think that he'd get a little more respect nowadays, but he doesn't. So that'll probably go in the 99-cent auction pile. Oladipo, Giannis. All right, so just, again, Giannis base on there. Oladipo, nothing. So far, 3 hits. Oh, except for the 101, which is the blank card in there. 3 hits and not really a lot of buzz so far for me. I'm not going to give up, though, yet. I won't get pissed till the end. All right. Romeo Langford, rookie. All right, here we go. Domantas Sabonis on the Thunder. What is this? His rookie year? What is going on here? All right, we got the copper jersey relic, but let me ask you something, honestly. So out of 49, I'm not going to talk about this card. Does throwback, of all the fucking throwbacks on earth, is Domantas Sabonis being on the Thunder, which he didn't even play on, and then he got traded with Oladipo over to the Pacers for Paul George. Now, I love Sabonis as a player today, but is that a throwback? Does anyone give a shit about that? Does anyone even know that who's watching right now? So it's a copper, that's what it is. Relic card, jersey card, whatever you call it, but huge bust. And again, odd concept. All right, that's a nice looking card. Dumboya, that's a scope, silver. So it's cool looking. Put that over there for a second. And Vucic. But the scopes are cool. They're not as valuable as the regular silver or some of the other ones. And they're not numbered, but they got an interesting look to them that I think is pretty unique. Well, I guess the discos for the Prism, Panini Prism, look similar, but those kind of look cheap to me. That looks like a nice card, but it won't make a difference if he doesn't play well. So take the prettiest card and wipe your ass with it if the player sucks. So it's all up to Mr. Dumboya on the Pistons next year and moving forward. So we'll see how he develops. He is the youngest player in the NBA. He does have a lot of upside. But the next person who says he's the next Giannis, please. All right, pack number, I don't know, 5 or 6 now so far. Nothing worth more than $10 probably. And a waste of a throwback. Pascal Siakam, another guy, 3rd, 4th year in. RJ Barrett. Okay. Got another tie-dye or something under there. But this is, what is that, insert phenomenon. Those are pretty decent when they're prism, but otherwise not. All right, so you got Trae Young. Got the tie-dye or tricolor action. I think it's tie-dye. And Chris Paul. CJ McCollum. So again, this isn't a prism, so it's still not a garbage card. I like RJ Barrett, so that's good. But on any of the players, these, that card's probably $15, give or take, right now. But then you have the different, the prisms on them, and those could get much more expensive. So that's what you want to look for. But again, Barrett is a guy. I'll take as much Barrett stuff as possible right now with the prices that he's at, considering I think he has a much brighter future than a lot of people really understand. All right. So far this has been a disaster in my opinion, besides me fanboying about RJ Barrett and getting... Again, I like Domantas Sabonis. I really like him. He's on my all personal team, honestly, but not for a relic throwback. Find someone else. There's LeBron. Fortunately, just a base standard concourse piece. Yep, concourse. Julius Randle again. Great. Oh. All right, so this is another numbered card. Trae Young, good player. He has a very odd look, though. Out of 299, it's a blue prism. And I'll put that there for a second. Let me talk about this for a minute. So this is another one of the numbered. Out of 299. Not very rare, but not common either. Not an expensive card. It's his 2nd year. If that was his rookie year, now we're talking big bucks. But Trae Young's one of those guys who people fall in love with because he drops big numbers, and then they'll realize, like, oh, he's an empty player, and that's why the Hawks don't win, because you can't have your point guard getting bullied and giving up 40 while he's scoring 50. But that will be something people find out. But right now, Trae Young, or before all this stuff happened, Trae Young was getting very hot, and his market was getting very hot. I'm not jumping on board. Well, just penny sleeve LeBron, throw that over there. Again, every LeBron base from this year is going to be looked at just because the Laker jersey for the prism. But when the prism bases go up, all the bases will probably go up because a lot of people don't realize why they're going up in value or why people are buying them. That's the first year prism with the Laker jersey. But anyway, D'Angelo Russell, Blake Griffin. What the fuck? What is this? The Knicks box? I'm a Knicks fan. I suffer with them enough. Do I need to see every one of their fucking cards on a box I bought? So it's a 199 red. Ignas Brazikis. Michigan, good player. Lefty, ambidextrous, as Walt Clyde Frazier would say. But he didn't play at all this year. He probably won't play. He does have some talent, though. Mo Bamba and Ben Simmons. But I got to watch the Knicks suck all year, every night. And now I have to see Julius Randle, RJ Barrett, and Ignas Brazikis. And I think there was, who was it, Trier or not? Somebody else, I think. That's what I need to deal with? This isn't going to end well, I have a feeling. We're running out of packs here, and give me, give me somebody else. Give me the Cavaliers scrubs. Throw me some Jordan Clarksons or Dylan Windlers. Don't give me my own team. It sucked for the last 25 years. I'm 33 years old. And they've been awful basically since I've been alive. So please, not in the sports cards too. Anyway, maybe we could redeem ourselves here. Get me some fun. Oh, fuck, B. Come on. Seriously? Kevin Knox. The only thing I like about him is his last name because I think it's humorous if a girl wears his jersey. Oh, fuck. All right, again, for educational purposes, that's a blue die cut. Okay, it's a numbered piece as well, as you see, at a 249. Mike Conley, he's about as valuable as a one-legged man in an ass-kicking contest, but at least it's an interesting-looking card. So this box is just heading nowhere fast. Westbrook was at a 99, that's okay. The Brazikis was at a 199 red. We're running out of hits here. So we're going to need a miracle to have... Hey, Lucy! Don't call. It's just me. I'm here by myself. I'm just getting a little upset. So let's finish up. I don't want what happened last time to happen again. All right. So we got a hit in here. Come on. We got 2 more hits to go, so maybe that's what they're saving it for. They're teasing you with the Knicks to give you the good shit later. All right, Tyler Hero. I like him. Here we are. You couldn't be Cam Reddish or Hunter. Al Horford. You give me Sabonis on a throwback. That doesn't even make sense. And then you give me an Al Horford throwback on the Hawks? What do we throw it back to? The fact that the Hawks were kind of good and they showed why it's better to tank than to actually be middle of the road with Joe Johnson and Josh Smith? Listen, unless you're throwing me back to Dominique Wilkins, that's the idea of the throwback. Throw the idea in the garbage, okay? Nobody cares about Al Horford on the Hawks. Nobody cares about the Hawks in general. But anyway, okay. Tyler Hero. Nice silver prism right there. Oladipo and Ty Jerome. Oh, again, you see, these are very nice looking cards, despite the players on them sometimes. But courtside, Tyler, he's a guy I like. Shooter, Kentucky. Heat were really good. He was hurt when basically the season stopped here for the last probably month or 2 of the season, but he was averaging about 14 points. So he's a player that, while it's not worth a ton today, he's a hold for me, and somebody that his cards like this I'll have graded, even though they're not super expensive. I do believe that he could have a very prominent role on a good team for a while, because the Heat are built up to win, especially in the East. Watch out for them if the season comes back. Everyone's saying Bucks, but I'll tell you right now, I think the Heat are going to make the NBA Finals if we do play again. We'll see. All right, so 2 hits out of the way. 2 of them should hit the recycling bin, but we got 1 left. Luka Samanic. People like him. Draymond Green. Those 2 whiteboards I got are more valuable than Sabonis and Al Horford. Okay, Darius Baisley. What is that there? Courtside. So that's, again, another prism. Nice looking card. Baisley hasn't done much, but he's a guy that, he's athletic. He's on a young team. He was getting playing time. Just, you got to give these guys 2 or 3 years. So, all right, last freaking pack. I'm nervous for my wall here. Okay, this obviously is the last pack, and we have a hit in here. James Harden, 199. All right. Thank you, Ja. Oh, whoa. I'll get to that in a minute. I know it's off screen, but That's the RPA at a 199. So you got the patch there. Ja Morant sticker auto, which is kind of annoying, but what are you going to do? This is the base version, which is still one at a 199, so that's good, but beautiful card. Saved the box. Saved my wall. Saved Lucille next door from panicking. But any RPAs, rookie patch autos of basically any stud like Morant in any sport is beautiful. That's probably a $250 card. These type of cards aren't the best to grade. As you can see, the left corner there, you got a little white showing. But with black borders and thick cards, that's just a recipe for disaster. But thank fucking God. And the reason I'm also happy is I saw the next card. I'm sure you might have, some of you caught it. But Zion Silver. Beautiful. Now that card is the money card. So you got the premier level Zion Williamson silver prism. Again, much better picture than Donruss Optic, where looks like he's about to fall asleep with a teddy bear. But this card looks good. Wow, last pack coming through. So again, while these two cards are more expensive than obviously the Optic box I opened, than all the cards in there probably. The Optic was more fun because there's more stuff, but these last two cards here, well, there's two more left as well, but the Zion and the Ja just saved the day. And I don't want to say it out loud and jinx it, but when I saw Domantas Sabonis at a 49 and then an Al Horford, not even numbered base, with a concept that doesn't even make sense, throwing things back to what, a couple years ago where nobody even cares about it? You want to do a throwback, throw it back. But I knew something decent was coming at the end here. So I had faith, but I don't want to jinx it. That's the baseball player in me. But beautiful card. Again, that's a grading card. If it grades well, you're talking big bucks, and then you got PJ Washington and Wiggins at the end here, but probably $400, $350, dollar card. So just that and the Morant, I got the money. Everything else is basically a $5 to $10 card. The hero I'll keep. That I'll I don't know what I'll do with that. That I'll keep. Trey, again, scope, prism, but most of this stuff is just going to get kept, and the veterans are just going to get kind of auctioned off for whatever the highest bid is to somebody making a set of these. Because other than that, unless there's a Mike Conley PC out there, which I doubt, but here's the legendary cards right here. Al Horford, and then you got LeBron, Barrett, like I said, the phenomenon card. So that's why you buy. I don't even want to show that. I love Sabonis too. I love you, dude. Great player, but nobody cares about when you were on the Thunder. Throw back to his father. That would have been a cool card. Have his father, Arvidas, and him on the card. There's the money card, obviously. That's what we're here to talk about. That's what you buy hobby boxes for, to hit stuff like that. Because one card can do the job. Obviously, I got two here that did the job. So that's my money. At least break even.